Well, hello everybody. I got the screen on the big screen waiting for CTV to break. I know it always takes that minute to let people log on, but I'll tell you, wow. I'm way ahead of the media. I'm lucky when you get texts from inside the room. It's always nice. I'm sure there's other Canadians too, but I got it first. I beat the media by a pretty large margin, in fact. But there's more. There's more as we wait for this live to begin. I want to get it out now. I'm sitting here going, you know what? I asked Tina, her niece is here too, April. They don't want to be in a live, so they're just going to let me do this. While we wait, everybody, we're going to see what's what. Are you ready for this? Now, I've gotten the rest of the fill-in from the room, the stage, the vote, the work. So I know it's already in the news. As I said, major majority, 61% throwing him out. Now, O'Toole was slated to address. Now they're saying MP address. They've changed this live event to MP's address. What happened to O'Toole? Why won't he address? Is he saying he doesn't want to give up the party? He's that kind of guy, regardless of what people think or know. Inside the CPC, he's a power-hungry maniac, and he doesn't want to give it up. And look, the event's delayed by a large margin. Media reports, I broke it. I'm sure there's others across Canada who have insiders. There's no doubt about it. They waited at the door. We all released it. They're still talking, but I'm going to tell you this. This is what you don't know. That major vote is a split vote, everybody. Split vote. You're hearing it from me. This is from inside what transpired in that private MP's vote. And, you know, they didn't share the results, but here's the two groups. Half of those who wanted Aaron O'Toole out are because he went to the convoy. The other half believe he didn't do enough. Then you have a third who are all the loyal insiders, including everybody, including Pierre Poilievre. It may not be Pierre Poilievre. This may be the beginning of the end of the CPC for any path to unity. I'm going to say this again. That 61% who voted him out voted for two very different reasons. And I promise you it's polar opposites. One group of MPs because he went to the convoy. The other because he didn't do enough in relation to the convoy. Huge split. The other voters are all Privy Council members. Every single one. Michelle Rempel voted for Aaron O'Toole. Pierre Poilievre for Aaron O'Toole. I could bring up the list of current MPs from the Privy Council. They all voted for Aaron O'Toole. That minority. It may not be Pierre Poilievre, even though he's slotted to be in. The party may be too fractured to see Pierre win the vote. Now you'll see the 45 who are all Privy Council, meaning the rest of the MPs don't know what really goes on with the party. This is shadow cabinet or those who are already lifetime appointed Privy Council. It's a crazy thing we're about ready to watch. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's already, at first when this event began, it was Aaron O'Toole's address. Now it is MP's address. It is likely, and I'm going to tell you guys this, it is likely Aaron O'Toole is in denial mode right now as leader. Legally, he doesn't have to give up the party. He must contact Elections Canada. He must verify that he has left the party in leadership. If he refuses to do that, the media is not legally allowed to run a story on Aaron O'Toole losing leadership. Welcome to the Crown Power. This is why I believe there is a massive delay, because Aaron O'Toole hasn't officially called Elections Canada to say that yes, he is giving up leadership and naming an interim or leaving it open for a date for an interim. And I can promise you all this, you have to tell them a date. And it has to be the leader. He has full autocratic power over the CPC. All leaders do. In the absence of a leader, it goes to the accountant, it goes to the president. That's it. Other than that, those two are the only positions. I know this, I taught this, and it ultimately cost me my party when I resigned. But anyone who knows me and knows how the laws work, I'm a master of them. I'm a master of the crown autocracy. This is what we're living right now. It is living right now. Aaron O'Toole is likely not recognizing it. He's going through the emotions. They've already changed the live from the OTOOLE address to MP's address, meaning good luck. Aaron O'Toole, as a military man, may be saying, no, I will not let the party go. I do not wish to give up my crown. That's what I think's happening. Eventually, I think he's going to concede, however long that takes. Maybe they had to have him restrained at this point, or he's in a room somewhere sobbing it off, angry. But reality is, there's no media, no live from anybody in Parliament that can come forward to talk until the official leader of CPC says they can. No media, no nobody. And here we watch this event, sitting here in dead stop waiting, because now, everybody, it's up to the ultimate crown authority of the CPC, Conservative Party of Canada. Will Aaron capitulate to democracy or not? And until he calls Elections Canada, the law is it's his party since the day he took the role that the party allowed him to the day he physically gives it up. He doesn't have to. Welcome to the autocracy of Canada. This is what we're witnessing. Thanks. I pray a lot of people share the video. You're in the insider knowledge of real political science of Canada as it really is. And you know what, everybody? There's not a room I don't have a say in, literally in Canada, any party. I get the dirt with NDP. I have insiders there. I get the dirt with PC. I get it with the Liberals, believe it or not. And I've met many. For those who've come to events with me, as sick and pathetic as they are, that is that party. And I still do have voices everywhere that will come to me with stuff. And it's this is incredible. And we're going to see, when is the story going to go live? When are they going to publish? The leaks are out. We know what's happened. But what can the media do? Sit in panic mode. We can't disclose anything until officially His Majesty Aaron O'Toole, holding the leadership of CPC, and legally he holds the key position in the party, and nothing goes forward or backward unless he says it does. That's what's going on right now. Bye now.